Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Alex here, and today we are finishing up the tower. It's the second part to the Archer Tower video. I'm sorry in the first video how it kind of got cut off. I was running low on time. I don't want to make my videos too long, so this one I decided to split up into two parts. Now we're going to build the roof on our lookout floor, and to start this, we're going to take our stair of our choice that matches our original roof on the redstone floor. And we're just going to go over the top of the fence post and make a square. I do apologize, this video is going to seem a little choppy because I'm having issues with my recording equipment. I'm still getting used to the new software and all that. And something messed up where I have to uninstall and reinstall it all. So I want to finish this video before I start another one because it's going to take a while to reinstall everything. But moving on next. Behind those stairs, we're just going to place a solid block that matches our roof block. And just go around in another square. And then on top of that block, we place the matching stairs. And we just do this until we get all the way to the top. And we're slowly going to be closing it in. I know what you guys are probably thinking, that this roof doesn't look anything like the roof over there, but in the next little segment, I'm gonna show you how I got to that roof. It's just, I find this way easier because this is pretty much the base of the entire roof. We're just gonna be removing some stair blocks and replacing some other blocks. And here we are at the top. And what I do is I put a solid block there, and if you wanted to, you could put your flagpole and place your flag down, but I'm not a big fan of flags in Minecraft. I just haven't found a design that I like personally. But you can do whatever you want because your build. What I like to do is place a half slab right on top of that solid block so you still get the raise effect. And in the next segment of the video, I'm going to show you how I got to the other roof that you can see over here on the yellow tower. We're going to come to the part of the roof that's 5 by 5 and delete the center block, leaving a little 3-piece corner. And then we're going to go one row down from that, and from the center, we're going to clear 3 blocks of our staircase. And then we're going to punch out the blocks behind that. So you're deleting 3, and then the 3 solid blocks behind it. And you go around and do this for all 3 sides, all 4 sides. Next, we're going to spray on over to whatever clay block you chose and place it in a little triangle, leaving the center empty because that's where our glass pane is going to go. And you just go around again and do this to all 4 sides. And then you put a glass pane in the center. Don't mind the gap. We're going to be closing that up when we go inside to decorate. And now we are going to put roof over it. We're going to come over here and delete the little 3 corners. And then on each side, we're just going to place a staircase for now. The reason we can't do that is because, see here, it bends. When I delete this block and place it this way, that block's not going to bend and give us a nice clean corner. So we just end up deleting the piece. And one thing you can do is you place a half slab to make it look more complete. What I'm going to be doing on this build is I'm just going to be putting a staircase to give it a different texture. As you can see over there, over here on the yellow tower, I did the half slabs. So I'm just going around doing staircases. So again, you're just deleting the entire corner so we can have a nice clean looking one. And placing a fence post, a half slab. Some to raise the roof up a little and make it look like it's just not an empty spot. And then next, off of those stairs, you're going to be placing a stair on the back upside down. And once you do that, on top of those upside down stairs, you're going to be placing stairs right side up. And then you're going to grab your half slabs, and on top of the clay block and upside down in front of the clay block is where you want to place these. So on top and upside down. And then this little spot here, you could leave it like that. You could put another half slab down. Or what I like to do is put a staircase facing backwards to give it a little lip. Okay, now we're moving on to decorating the tower. Before we head on into do the interior decorations, we're just going to finish up the exterior decorations. And what I mean by that is we have to cover up all this redstone. Now, what I like to do is, since no one can really see up here, I just fill in the roof, and that gets rid of the the top half of our pistons. And then off of that, in another color, I just like to place staircases upside down to mess that one up. What I like to do after that is place a complete block of our wall color followed by an upside down staircase. And this covers up another small portion of it. And then in between those, I like doing staircases almost all the way down. I like to finish it off with a glowstone, and then upside down stairs. And that covers up the bottom portion of our lower pistons while covering up anything in the center. And as a decoration on the bottom, I like putting down some fence posts just to add a little bit more texture. And to finish off our tower, what I like to do is place 2 staircases to cover up the bottom part of the pistons. And in here, just regular stairs. And another thing you can do is, instead of having all the little notches down here, take this idea and flip it. So put two whole blocks at the bottom, followed by stairs, and followed by upside down stairs, giving us a little bit different texture. And that is pretty much what it's going to look like for all 4 of the sides of the tower. On these sides, the windows are open. That's just one thing to keep in mind, that you have the 2 blocks that are going to open and close. And that is the outside finished. Okay, now we're going to be doing the interior, which, as you can see, I'm in the base of the tower, and we have to get all the way to the top. What I like to do is start from the top and work my way down. Now, if we place floors here, these windows, well, there wouldn't be much room here to begin with. So what I do is I just put a layer of wooden blocks around the bottom of these little windows. And then to complete it, I just do upside down staircases to give more of a decoration and just to really close off the room, make it just a decoration on the exterior. And then just place some blocks to fill that in. And next, we have the floor for the lookout tower, which for this one, I am going to do our roof color just because it matches so nice with the wall color. And I'm only going to be doing 2 off each part of the wall. So in the center, there should be 1 hole that's exactly the same with the exact center of the tower. And then I just went in and swapped out this floor. And we're doing the same thing on the interior of the wall. Just let me delete this to show you how it's done. So this is what it would look like for you right now, minus the 2 glowstone in the corner. I added that just because I needed light. And what we're going to do is, across the top, we're going to come with a sideways log, just to give us a different color in the room. And then go across that with fence posts. And then we are going to place a full block of our wall color to cover up the bottom of the pistons. And across both, on each side of those blocks, we're going to be putting some fence posts, followed by a glowstone in the center. The glowstone in the center we're just going to leave. That's more of a lighting thing. On each side, to cover up the glass, we are going to be placing a log. And on top of that, our floor or roof color staircases to make a little bit of a V and cover up that last bit of redstone. Now to cover up the piston heads, just a staircase upside down. And there we go. And the floor, this is the real floor. It was a different color in the video. I already swapped it out for a different color. and it's still matched up with our lie floor. We're just going to go around each corner and place a solid block. And then we're going to trace the outside with the same color wood in the stair form. And this is just going to give us a little bit of a texture in the room so it doesn't look all flat and boring. Let me fix that. And then we're going to come under here, and there's the plus sign we just made. In each corner, place a wooden block of a different color. And then just off of those little 4 blocks, make a square with a hole in the center. And then just come down 1 more block. And what I do here is I just bring it out to the lie floor and cover up that. It's going to be the little dirty little secret of the tower. And then from here, I know where my staircase is going to be, or ladder, depending on which one you want to do. I'm going to go over to my other tower and show you the staircase, which in my opinion doesn't work out very well in this tower. And opposite to the side of the door, you're just going to come up from and just make one long tower. And off of this tower is where your ladder would be, and that way you can get up the tower. Say you're playing with your buddies and it's like capture the tower. You have a little bit more of an offensive strategy in the tower. And if you want to, you already have the lighting, and now you have a spot to place your floors, and you now have a ladder to get to that floor. So one less thing to worry about. That is how to decorate the tower. There's one bit I did forget to mention right now, and that is on the exterior, and that is to add this little detail to kind of smooth out this corner. What you do is you place 2 blocks sideways, all diagonal from each other, on each edge to give us the corner texture of our wall. And then you are going to need cobblestone stairs and hole blocks. And you're going to be doing 3 blocks of the whole cobblestone separate and 2 on the bottom. I'm just going to go grab cobblestone stairs really quick. And then with the cobblestone stairs, you're going to place them upside down to give a little bumpy texture. And that is how to finish the tower. View of both towers, one with glowstone, one without, 2 different colors. Same design on that wall. But really, for the wall design, you can do anything you want as long as it covers up the redstone and you're happy with it. I'm going to pop over to the test world and show you the other tower that I made, the first one. Okay, here we are in the test world. That's the first tower you can see, and this is pretty much experiments goofing off. There's the barn from Deconstructed episode 1, or Crafter vs. Picture. And this is what the first tower looked like. On one side we have a different colored block for the center, and the cobblestone that I chose to go with the video, along with different floor colors. The wall and roof colors pretty much stayed the same. I didn't cover up the redstone in this tower. And then just different colors for the towers. I went with green, pink, red, and blue, just to kind of show off what that would look like. And in this tower, I experimented with a spiral staircase, which I did 2 wide down here, but you could do a 1 wide. All you're doing is pull exactly up the center, and then whenever you come to one of the sides of the log, you're just placing two stairs side by side, and then you do upside down slabs to make a little landing behind them. You turn, and you do the same thing. I would recommend 2 by 2 for this, for the bottom portion of the tower, because if you fall, you will die. And then that just cuts out part of the floor if you're doing 2 by 2 all the way up here. And then 1 by 1 up to the second part of the tower, which again, you're cutting out more of the floor. This is why I kind of like the ladder, so instead of always watching your back and falling a lot, you have a more stable floor, and if you fall, you can just climb up the ladder really quick. And this is why I recommend the ladder. It's more of a preference thing. If you want to and give yourself motion sickness by going in a circle or falling to death a lot, it's your choice. Well, this is Sergeant Alex. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have a recommendation for something you want to see built or demonstrated in Minecraft, leave a comment below, and also feel free to add a link to that, and it might be in the next episode. Hope you guys have a nice day.